Hello, everybody. It is Monday, the 25th of July, 2022. It is 11:30 a.m., which means it's time once again for our Midday Mindful Moment. I'm Reverend Jonathan Zenz, the minister here at Unity of Tucson, and this is the opportunity that we take every single weekday to engage in some spiritual practice. Why? Well, when we engage our practice on a consistent and regular basis, life just gets better all around. And you know what? If you listened to my message during the Sunday celebration yesterday, essentially what we're doing is we are growing our spiritual equity by engaging in spiritual practice. So, hey, look, right there. It's a Monday memory. It says so, which means that I am not live today. I am coming to you pre-recorded, and we're going to enjoy a message that I gave a couple of years ago on the 22nd of July, 2019 is when the video comes from. But before we get to that, I do want to say, if you are watching live or on the replay, I would love for you to post a comment and let me know that you are here. Even though I'm not live right in the moment, I do read the comments afterwards. So it's always good to see you connect, and I am deeply grateful for that. I, of course, do want to offer my reminder as well before we get to the video. And that reminder is this: you are love. You are light. You are life. You are magnificent. And I'm so grateful that you shine your inherent light and shine your magnificence and share it with the world. What an amazing thing you do in service to this thing called life. I'm grateful for you. So let's go ahead and take a look at this video that I posted a couple years ago. Hold on, I'll see you on the other end. Here we go. So yesterday in the Sunday celebration, I invited our entire community, I invited the entire Tucson New Thought community to utilize this practice this week in the morning and in the evening. And if you get our emails, you will see I followed it up with an email today. But what I want us each to do is to be able to look into the mirror and utilize the words of the divine principle as they were. It's a paraphrasing of what Dr. David J. Walker had offered for us. It reads like this, basically: I am a spiritual being living in a spiritual universe governed by my use of a spiritual law of cause and effect. And then I said, let's append this phrase to that very notion, and I love myself. So today is all about self-love. Today is all about totally getting in touch with that thing so deep within us that is untouchable. You know, one of my spiritual gurus is RuPaul, right? And RuPaul, one of RuPaul's big phrases is, if you can't learn to love yourself, how the hell are you going to love anyone else? And so we all are seeking love, right? We all want love. We all crave love. But the truth is, love is inherent within our very soul, at the root of our very soul. So let's learn to love ourselves. And as we learn to love ourselves, we draw into our experience those who reflect that self-love, and they will love us as well. So let's settle into this reminder. You are love. You are light. You are life. And I see the magnificence that is you. Take the time to reflect on these ideas in your own, reflect on your own magnificence today. Let yourself be motivated by that for today and every day. So I'm going to say the phrase again. I am a spiritual being living in a spiritual universe governed by my use of a spiritual law of cause and effect, and I love myself. Can you say that for yourself? You are a spiritual being living in a spiritual universe governed by your use of a spiritual law of cause and effect. Affirm for yourself, I love myself. If you're in a place where it's comfortable and you want to close your eyes, take this opportunity to do so. Let yourself, as I always say, have that luxury to be in this moment, letting go of anything that has preceded this moment, letting go of anything you anticipate is going to come later in the day. Just be here, be present, and take it all in. Let's start off by breathing. Taking in a nice, deep, cleansing breath and letting it out. Another nice, deep, cleansing breath and out. One more time. I settle into the secure knowledge right here and right now that there is one power, there is one presence, there is only one infinite creative resource, there is only one thing going on, and it is love. Love is that impulsive action that is creating everything that we think, everything we see, everything we feel, everything we do. All that is the impulse of love in form. This includes each and every one of us. We are the impulse, the impression, and the expression of love. And so I root myself in this understanding that love is all there is. And knowing this and trusting this and allowing this loving presence to express itself by means of me and by means of everyone that I encounter, I live in the secure faith right here and right now that my life is always unfolding perfectly no matter what. For I am a spiritual being living in a spiritual universe governed by my use of the spiritual law of cause and effect. Every single person I encounter is utilizing this law, this creative impulse for their own purposes, whether we are doing it actively and in an active and engaged way at the level of awareness, or whether we are simply living in the flow and allowing it to happen below the level of awareness. We are each and every one of us creating at all times, no matter what. And so I know that right here, right now, I claim actively and at the level of my awareness that life is flowing forth in an evolutionary way that is unstoppable and for the highest good and expression of all humanity. I know that there is only love at the core of this expression, and I know that each and every one of us shares that perfect love. I relax into this secure knowledge here and now and breathe in and trust in the flow of good, trust in the flow of kindness, trust in the flow of constructive, purposeful creation. My life is good, and everyone's life is good. I claim this right now, right here. Living in this flow and allowing this flow, and so grateful for this understanding, for this flow. Recognizing that there is gratitude welling up and expressing by means of me right here and right now. I let it be. I relax, release, let go, and allow living in the flow perfectly, easily, and effortlessly. And so it is.
That was something I really feel I needed today, and grateful for that. Yeah. Whew. You know, I'm going to invite you to perhaps take this on today in light of that message from a couple of years ago, which is, we're living in a consistent space of reminding ourselves at all times, right? And so I love to go back and listen to these messages from years past because they're still relevant today. But here's what I want us to do. I'm going to invite you to do something today. I would like you to engage in the practice of looking at yourself in the mirror and saying these things. I am loving. I am lovable. I am loved. I am loving. I am lovable. I am loved. Work on that in the mirror. And if you feel uncomfortable doing that, keep doing it because you will find comfort within that. I believe that. Good message today. Grateful. And grateful for this time that we share together every single weekday. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. I will be back live tomorrow. That's the plan at 11:30 right here on Facebook or YouTube, wherever you're watching from. And if you would be so kind as to continue to comment, like, subscribe, follow, react, all that stuff. Share the prayer, share this video. Love is an inside job, and it comes from the inside because we are reflections of God, and God is pure love. So let's celebrate that today. What do you say? There was something else. Oh yeah, of course, you know all the jazz for all the things you can join me for. You can always find out more about our community by going to unitytucson.com. And if you ever have any questions, you can also always email me. Did you know that? I do get a lot of emails, so it may take me a couple days to respond to you, but you can always email me at revjonathan unitytucson.com. And I'm always delighted to get messages that are not spam, frankly. Peace and blessings to you. I look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow. Make your day magnificent. And no, please remember, you are magnificent. And it's not because of anything you do. It is just the core of who you are. Celebrate that today. Be well. Namaste.